Linda Wright is the embodiment of timeless French elegance. With her effortless style, natural confidence, and an eye for the kind of refinement that never fades, she has become a true icon for women who believe that fashion only gets better with age. There's something undeniably captivating about the way she curates her wardrobe. Nothing is overdone, yet everything feels impeccably polished. It's not about trends or fleeting fashion moments. It's about an approach to style that embraces sophistication, ease, and a deep appreciation for quality. For women over 60, this philosophy resonates in a way that feels both liberating and inspiring. It's a stage in life where dressing is no longer about impressing others, but about honouring oneself. Linda's style is a masterclass in this kind of self-assured elegance, proving that great fashion is not about age, it's about attitude. And the French, of course, have mastered this art effortlessly. So, what are the key elements that make Linda Wright's style so timeless? 1. The power of effortless elegance. There is a distinct magic in the way French women carry themselves, and Linda Wright embodies this with an ease that is both enviable and attainable. It's not about extravagant outfits or an excess of accessories. Instead, it is the refined simplicity, the natural confidence, and the quiet luxury of well-chosen pieces that define true French elegance. This is a style philosophy that resonates deeply with women over 60. Because by this stage in life, fashion is no longer about proving oneself. It becomes about embracing one's essence with sophistication and grace. Effortless elegance is not about perfection, it's about a cultivated nonchalance, a sense that nothing is overdone, yet everything is intentional. There's a fluidity in the way the fabrics drape, a harmony in the choice of colours, and a whisper of confidence in the fit of a garment. The French approach to elegance is a testament to the idea that simplicity is the highest form of sophistication. It's not about the latest trends, but about an innate understanding of one's own style. Linda Wright exudes this effortlessly, each ensemble a reflection of her personality, each detail speaking to a lifetime of refined choices. And at the heart of this elegance is an appreciation for quality over quantity. It's in the touch of soft cashmere, the quiet luxury of well-tailored outerwear, and the way a scarf, a signature element in Linda's wardrobe, adds a final note of distinction. There's a reverence for craftsmanship, for well-made garments that tell a story and stand the test of time. 2. The art of neutral sophistication. French style is often synonymous with an understated palette, tones that blend seamlessly, creating an aura of quiet luxury. Linda Wright exemplifies this beautifully, showcasing how neutrals are not merely a safe choice, but rather an intentional, refined aesthetic. The true mastery lies in the artful layering of shades, soft beiges, warm taupes, deep charcoals, and rich navies, all working together in a way that feels neither dull nor repetitive, but instead effortlessly polished. This approach is particularly powerful for women over 60, where the focus shifts from loud statements to a kind of nuanced refinement. It's about creating a wardrobe that feels cohesive and timeless, where each piece can be worn in multiple ways without ever feeling redundant. Neutrals allow for this versatility, ensuring that each element works harmoniously with the next. It's not about restraint, but about thoughtful curation, choosing colours that flatter, that feel luxurious, and that communicate an inherent ease. Beyond just colour, there's also a tactility to this philosophy. Linda often gravitates towards soft textures that complement the warmth of neutral tones, as cashmere that feels like a second skin, linen that breathes effortlessly, wool that wraps the body with quiet sophistication. This combination of colour and texture creates a look that is as refined as it is inviting, proving that neutral dressing is far from uninspired. It is in fact an art form in itself. 3. The understated statement piece. There is a delicate balance between standing out and blending in, and Linda Wright masters this through the power of the understated statement piece. It's not about wearing something loud or attention-seeking, but rather about introducing one singular element that commands just enough presence to be memorable. This could be a beautifully structured coat, an exquisitely tied scarf, or an impeccably crafted handbag, each piece chosen not for its extravagance, but for its subtle ability to elevate an entire look. This is where personal identity truly shines. With years of experience in dressing well, there's a deep understanding that fashion should never overwhelm the woman wearing it. Instead, a statement piece should feel like an extension of oneself, seamlessly integrating into an already polished aesthetic. Linda's approach showcases how a well-selected item can act as the focal point of an ensemble, drawing the eye in a way that feels natural and refined rather than forced. Such statement pieces are also often timeless in their appeal. They are not dictated by fleeting trends, but instead hold a certain gravitas that withstands the test of time. This is why French style remains so alluring. It prioritizes pieces that will look just as elegant today as they will 10 years from now. The art of selecting an understated statement piece is about understanding that impact is not measured in volume, but in presence. It's about knowing that sometimes the quietest details speak the loudest. 4. The beauty of relaxed tailoring. There is something undeniably chic about tailoring that feels structured yet unforced. French women, and particularly Linda Wright, understand the power of fit, but not in a rigid, overly formal way. Instead, there is a preference for pieces that skim rather than cling, that shape rather than restrict. This is tailoring that flatters without feeling stiff, a style philosophy that is particularly liberating for women over 60. The essence of relaxed tailoring lies in its ease of movement. It's about a blazer that fits just right in the shoulders but drapes fluidly along the body, about trousers that offer shape without feeling constrictive, about outerwear that envelops rather than suffocates. This creates an air of nonchalance, an effortless kind of polish that feels natural rather than forced. There's a reason why men's inspired tailoring has long been a staple of French fashion. It offers structure without sacrificing comfort, allowing for an elegant silhouette that never looks overdone. And yet, despite its relaxed nature, this kind of tailoring still carries an undeniable refinement. The lines are clean, the proportions balanced, and the construction meticulous. Linda exemplifies this beautifully, proving that tailoring doesn't have to feel corporate or uptight. Rather, it can be the epitome of everyday elegance. The true beauty of relaxed tailoring is that it allows a woman to feel both put together and at ease, a perfect harmony that becomes even more desirable with age. 5. The timeless allure of scarves. No conversation about French style would be complete without mentioning the transformative power of scarves, and Linda Wright has elevated this accessory into an art form. A scarf is never merely functional. It is an emblem of personal style, a finishing touch that can turn even the simplest outfit into something remarkable. It adds texture, depth, and a hint of individuality, subtleties that define French fashion at its finest. Scarves hold a certain magic in their versatility. They can be draped with an air of effortlessness, tied with precision, or loosely wrapped to create a sense of movement. They introduce pattern and colour in a way that never feels excessive, instead adding a note of intrigue that enhances rather than dominates. Linda's approach to scarves is a masterclass in understated glamour. Each piece chosen for its quality, its tactile pleasure, and its ability to inject a hint of personality into an otherwise neutral ensemble. Beyond their aesthetic appeal, scarves carry a sense of history and sentimentality. A well-loved silk scarf tells a story, whether it was purchased during a memorable trip or passed down through generations. This adds an emotional depth to fashion, turning an accessory into something deeply personal. For women over 60, this sentimentality becomes even more meaningful. Style is no longer about fleeting moments, but about a lifetime of cherished pieces that continue to hold relevance. And so, with a simple flick of the wrist, a scarf transforms a look, elevates a presence, and encapsulates the very essence of French elegance. Linda Wright's devotion to this timeless accessory is a testament to its enduring power, proving that sometimes the smallest details leave the most lasting impression.